What's up and welcome back to another episode of the TYF Podcast. Today, I am not sick anymore. Last week, I was all fucked up.
He was all fucked up, but now he up.
You saw me in pajamas and a thick-ass jacket.
Hell yeah.
Beanie for
I ain't gonna lie, right after I left here, my throat was hurting until today.
Damn, don't tell me.
No cap, nigga. It's like, it wouldn't hurt all day, that whole hurt in the morning. And like, it wouldn't be sore, but like, I can like, if I try to swallow,
it would like, that gulp would hurt, right?
If I can make a suggestion to the homies, my girl was on my ass. She was like, well, you started treating it once you got sick. She said, I feel sick, even the slightest bit, or I feel like it's coming. I start fucking taking doses of medicine, like fucking Robitussin, NyQuil, Dayquil, shit like that, to prevent it from happening.
Hell yeah, my girl would put me on, you know. A little work in the pharmacy and shit. She'd be telling me, oh no, you take this. No, don't take too much of that because it can cause this, and then if you have this, it'll then affect the sickness that you have, and boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even think of that.
Another thing about me is I can't drink any liquid that I drink, especially if I'm eating something, it can't be warm. It's just me, like nothing room temperature. I couldn't, so that was the hardest thing because I was just steady drinking stuff with ice, and I mean, that doesn't help any bit.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Earlier today, my fucking head was like
pounding your shit.
Pounding, bro.
Some sexy red shit.
Bro, my shit was like through pound town. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And like, it make it even worse because like I'm in a room and then like it's lights like this, and I'm staring at the fucking two monitors at the same time.
Nah, yeah.
And so like, bro, my shit was fried. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to just leave work. I mean, I could have, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna thug it out. Nah, bro.
I do leave work.
I got in my car. I went home. I tried to take a nap. I took two Tylenols when I got home. I think it's because yesterday I told myself I wanted to drink more water, and so I drank like 130 something ounces of water, and my body wasn't used to that. I guess my body was used to like sugary drinks. Well, I don't even drink too much sugary drinks, but like it wasn't used to that much water. And on average, I looked it up. Like I asked chat, like how much water am I supposed to drink a day? And it says like it did my body weight and all that shit. And it said, boom, you should drink around this much.
Hold on, tell me. I thought you had a green Gatorade or something over there.
Green Goblin.
Chris is next. Yeah, go ahead. Open up your. Hey, believe it or not, I was fucked up Wednesday. Right? Source fuck. What do we do? When did we record?
Wednesday.
You record Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. Fuck, it is my turn. Let me finish my story. I'll take it. Fucked up Wednesday. And I came in here. And then Thursday, we had planned to go to Circle and Craw. Over there in Big Sandy.
Yeah.
My girl's cousin was like, hey, I got first round of shots. And then her other cousin was like, I got the next round of shots. And then my girl was like, well, then I got the following round of shots. And then his girl was like, I got the next round of shots. I ain't gonna be a bitch. So I got a round of shots too. With that being said, sorry, not sets, rep to set. Anyway, I got home that night and I could breathe so clearly. It's like all that alcohol opened up all my sinuses and like I was good until I fell asleep, woke up and I was like, fuck, I feel like shit again.
Different type of headache.
That was double trouble because I was lucid still. Plus a little hungover, so I was like, fuck. I was gonna go to work anyway. I felt like shit. All my muscles were sore. I had went to the gym Tuesday, the day before I got sick.
Yeah.
I had hit upper body, me and Chris.
Yeah, pool.
But Wednesday, in the morning, my feet hurt, my legs hurt, my calves hurt, my knees hurt. Tell me why I'm sore. I'm sweating because I'm hot, but I'm getting chills at the same time.
Bro, you think you had COVID?
I hope not.
I hope not either.
Why? Because we shared the same water bottle, put our lips on it?
No, somebody last week said, what if I had COVID? Because like I was having the same symptoms.
I think it's so crazy how COVID wasn't even. Well, now it's been a while, but when I think about it, it's like when people say you got COVID now, it's not. They don't even ask you if you're gonna wear a mask or something.
Yeah, and then you say you got COVID. Oh yeah, bro, just fuck it, drink some Sprite.
You see it?
Back then it's like, oh,
2 weeks.
Stay away from me. 2 weeks.
6 feet. 2 weeks quarantine.
You say cold, you can't even finish the word. Everybody's taking a step back. I'm like, hey, bitch.
No cap. But I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, back then, I mean, it was like a, or do you think it was more like, I wouldn't say a placebo effect, but do you think it was kind of in your head? Like now you know, like how many, because people were dying, bro.
I feel like our immune systems built it because like you said, people were dying. Like, and I feel like now it's like, or those numbers could have been inflated. I'm not too big on that, but who knows? The numbers could have been inflated. But I do know people that died from COVID. So
one thing I will say is that I had heard of a theory of some people that had passed away was due to like I believe the oxygen. You know, you put the little hoses in your nose and you're breathing.
yeah, breathing treatments.
Something about that affected some people in a negative way to where that could have been that could have been a reason as to why they had passed away. Yeah.
Bro, you know what's crazy? The person I was thinking about was an older lady from our church, and she was always like on a breathing tube, like she always had an oxygen tank, and that's the person that I was thinking about when I said I know people that died.
I mean, a lot of people that died already had like complications to begin with. So I feel like COVID, I mean, not to be a dick about it, but kind of like finish the job in a way. Like,
fuck.
You know what I mean?
Bro, it was like one of my dad's cousins, which is my cousin though, but one of my dad's cousins that's close in age to him, like, he was like one of the first people I knew that died, and that shit was like random. I ain't gonna say random. Well, yeah, it was random. And the crazy thing is, he got it because like he was like a trucker. It's like he was always traveling, going all over the place.
He was everywhere.
And then he was in a casino in Oklahoma. And he just couldn't breathe no more. Yeah,
That's insane.
that is outrageous. So last week, Diego and I convinced our fellow friend here
Me?
to watch Landman.
Oh.
And you know what our fellow friend did when he called into work? He watched Landman. He binged the fuck out of that hole, just like I did. But he binged it. So, tell us about your experience and what you think.
Now I can't wait till Sunday.
I will say I have not watched episode 4, the one that just came out.
Let me spoil it for you. Since that's all I heard Wednesday. Why do you get so serious all of a sudden?
I just heard that it cleared a lot of things up. I've heard some people say it cleared a lot of things up, and I've heard some people say it's just a filler episode.
It cleared a lot of things. I think it was a little bit of both, but I feel like it definitely set up the next episode way more than the last episode set up, like episode 4. So like there's a bunch, I'd say just a bunch of storylines progressed all in one episode because I'm not gonna tell you how it ends, but obviously like damn, how am I already forgetting? Off. Tommy goes to the funeral, you know, mom's funeral.
Oh yeah,
that was already covered. I was about to say that was already covered.
Tommy had a mom. His mom's funeral.
They kind of cover like very quickly. They cover like why he wasn't very close to her, and it's all over like dinner. And surprise, surprise, like they're at dinner and everything, like after the fact, and nobody's like talking about it. Right after the funeral, they're all like eating and stuff, and it's like
spoiler, by the way.
It's spoiler if you haven't watched it yet. Which by I mean now, if you haven't watched it, episode 5 is already out. So what are you doing? I don't feel bad for you. Anyways,
Chris.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna watch it before.
Yeah, watch it before
Sunday.
5. Yeah,
but I mean, either way, they're having like their dinner and everything, and it's Tommy, it's Nate, right? Nate, the lawyer that lives with them.
Yeah.
And then the other guy that's a little bit more country that actually works like up there, and obviously like Cooper's girl, whatever the fuck she is. Well, they kind of solidified they're probably gonna stay together right now.
Yeah, I seen that situation. I seen a spoiler on that. Niggas calling him a simp.
Bro, he's the biggest simp, but we'll get into it after this spoiler right here. But basically, like, everybody's, like, just talking normal and stuff. Like, they're not really covering, like, like, memories about her and all this shit. And then, out of nowhere, like, I guess there's, like a silence, like a pause at the table or whatever. And, what's her name? What's his face?
The situationship
girl, whatever, the Mexican girl. She's not even relevant enough to remember her name at this point. She's just like, why is nobody talking about her? And then everybody just gets
She quiet. Says that?
Yep.
Basically, she's used to people mourning in a different way than how this family is currently mourning in their situation. And Tommy goes on to say, hey, you know, I didn't... Just to sum it all up for you, just to not give you, like, too deep of a spoiler, said I didn't have the best relationship with her. Here's a story as to why.
And it's deep, bro.
Yeah.
It's some fucked up shit. Like,
he tells his story, and then he was uncomfortable after that. He got up, he said, I'll wait for y'all. And
he
then
gave like he.
Yeah, I was surprised he had a conversation with her after she fucking kicked that nigga out of his house. At her house.
Well, that's the thing. Like
this is a story.
she pulls back up after she pulls up after work, like to her crib, and what's Tommy's son's name? Cooper's like laid out like Cooper's all like laid up outside like sleeping and stuff. She pulls up and then she's giving him attitude, bro. She's like, why are you here? She's like, I needed my coat because he needs the coat for the funeral and everything. She's like, why do you need a coat? And then he's like basically tells her like I didn't go inside because you told me to leave. And then she was like, you have a key, whatever the fuck. And then he's like, well, I didn't feel right. And then he's like, we'll go in there and get it. And they end up getting into it. And she ends up saying some bullshit. Like, well, honestly, it don't sound like bullshit because it's probably like, I don't want to say normalized, but a lot of people probably could relate to it in a way. But the reason they're calling him a big simp is because, at least in my opinion, this is what kind of solidified that he's down fucking bad, and it made me have like secondhand embarrassment. Is she goes, you left, and then he's like, well, you told me to leave, and then she's like, well, if I tell you to leave, you not supposed to. You're supposed to figure out why.
She's Hispanic.
And then you're supposed to figure out why.
That's not normal.
And then you're supposed to come back and fix it. And then all this bullshit. And then he's like, basically like, yes, mommy. Like, basically, bro.
No way he says yes, mommy.
Not yet, but basically. Honestly,
like the whip cracked on his back.
If he would have said that shit, I would have felt equally embarrassed for how the whole interaction happened.
Yeah. That's cool and all. You take a shot?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. My fault.
Why did you? If I take another one, you're taking another one.
No, I'm good. I was just wondering if you took.
Okay, yeah.
But it bro, like the whole show, like that was the main thing that I was pissed about and everything. But like overall, what kind of got me upset is you know how the cartel guy, like basically the one that lent the money to Cooper, he basically like had the dinner with Monty's wife, and he's telling her like, well, what do you need exactly? Like he's like chopping it up with her, and he basically ends up saying snakes talk with snakes, you know, like you're not a snake, like you're not cutthroat like that, like all due respect, like give me Tommy's supposed to be talking to me about this. In my head, I thought it was gonna be a little bit like they were gonna prolong it a little bit, like basically make it more of a challenge to get to Tommy. So I'm basically not 100% sure, but pretty dang sure that in the next episode there's going to be some type of altercation where they have to like meet and talk about the business and stuff, man. Lending the money and all that bullshit. But that's the only thing I didn't like. I think it was badass like how they presented it. Like the guy, I mean, he's a smooth talker. Like he's everything that you would think cartel, like guy acting like he's clean, but he's not, hiding dirty money, whatever the fuck he's doing. I thought they would have like prolonged it a little bit just to give it like a little bit more oomph for whenever like Tommy and him have that like confrontation or whatever. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure it's coming up. Oh, and also the episode ends with Tommy being really pissed because of basically his wife is trying to move his dad in with them. So
nice.
Since we're spoiling shit, he went and picked his ass up.
They had a little moment with him. Yeah. Little moment was kind of nice. I liked it.
So I guess you don't need to watch the 4th episode.
I will.
There's a bunch of other little stuff, obviously. Like even the little minor details that lead up into it is gonna be entertaining for you still, whether you know the spoilers or not. But
the totality besides episode 4, what was your reaction? What was your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm about to get into that. No, I was starting it. I had a major headache. I couldn't look at bright screens, so my brightness was all the way down. In the last episode of the TYF Podcast, everything you guys talked about was basically in episode 1 and 2. So as I was watching it, I wouldn't say you guys spoiled it for me because I still
there was still some stuff.
I have my own way of processing things and
connecting the dots.
One thing leads to the other, leads to the next. So even if you said the girl has her special rule, he could come anywhere on me as long as he doesn't come in me. Right, I had already seen a clip of that. I see clips every once in a while as they were promoting it. I was just like, oh, that's what they were talking about. That's what they're talking about. Oh, this is what they meant. And so I made my own connections, and I started, how do I say? Well, just to keep it short and simple, I liked it. I liked the story behind it, and how it constantly had my attention and kept me like in the grasp of what's next and what's next.
Yeah.
And I just didn't stop watching episode after episode. It was one after the other after another. Fall asleep, wake back up, start back over. Because
there is some nudity in episode 4. Just throwing that out there, so be ready.
I don't watch it.
There's some what?
Some nudity that should caught me off guard, bro. Did it not cut?
Thank you so much. Shut the fuck up.
WPR.
It's because it's gonna pop, bro. Like it's not gonna pop.
Whoa.
Wrong choice of words. It's like a jump scare, basically. Like it just was there, type shit. You know what I mean?
I don't recall. I'll tell you that. If you're focused on the fucking nudity, then it's there if you're looking for it. But I'll tell you that. But if that's the last thing on your mind, then it's just another scene and it passes by pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. It's not really a big staple of the whole episode. The most nudity that I saw was whenever the wife got all undressed and she was fucking cold as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But overall, the show's really good. I did have a coworker tell me about it for the longest. And he did have a large interest in it, telling me how he could relate some things to the actual life in the oil field. And he would rewatch episodes over and over to try and like catch every single thing, even if he thought he missed something. He would rewatch the whole episode. And Monday I got back to work. Yesterday, what's the day? 2 days ago I got back to work. And I went up to him like, hey man, I watched Landman. That was pretty tough. I liked it. And he was like, yeah, I told you it was hard. And I did explain how we had the podcast. We had to sit down. Y'all chopping it up about it. He's like, also, now you got something to talk to them about. Now you know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. One thing that threw me off, bro. I wouldn't even say threw me off, but like it was like one of the first scenes, bro. How they pick Cooper up for his first day, and they're ordering coffee, and then he orders a fucking latte. And he throw that shit out the window. I'm like, damn, they could have let bro keep his coffee and just gave him a lesson. Like, don't do that shit again.
But I mean, I think throwing it out the window was the best lesson that you could give him.
Yeah.
Low key. But then again, I like how they like spun back to it when he's with the new crew.
And then I'm thinking it's Cooper ordering the fucking latte. And then he gets in the truck. Y'all got a fucking problem? Come say it to me. Nobody says shit.
That's Big Boss.
They're driving. And I see him drinking a latte. I'm like, bro, the latte was for him and not Cooper. And Cooper ordered a black coffee. I'm like, what the fuck?
And it's funny because they start being like, man, this would not work anywhere else. Yeah. Like, somebody's like buying coffee for giving them this much for a $2 coffee. And he's like, I think I gave them $20 for that shit. Like, yeah. It's like, bro, I mean,
what he's talking about is in this show, all these oil field workers stop at one coffee shop.
Every morning.
Mind you, it's fucking 5 a.m., 4, 5, 6 in the morning, right? There are already women.
Half dressed.
Half naked.
In bikinis.
Not half dressed. Half naked. Okay. They're more naked than they are dressed. They have a bra and maybe just underwear on and some shoes. That's about it. That is about it. They get their money's worth because, you know...
There's no women out there. It's the middle of nowhere.
It's just a big old line of white Fords, you know, working trucks. All these dudes are what seems to be from the same company. They all stop to get their coffee. They make good money, you know what I mean? I believe it was mentioned somewhere in the show, like, where else do you see a
ex-con making 6 figures?
Make $180 a year. And then he says, well, there's the only place they could do it. That's because it's so dangerous. Because it's a dangerous job. Mind you, 3 fellas blew up from one spark in a gas leak. Back to what I was saying about the nudity. Hey, you only got a 20. This shit rounded up to like what, 15? Just keep the whole 20. That's for you. Or then we might throw a 25 or whatever it may have been, $10 each. 4 people in the truck. Here's a 15.
$10 for black coffee is outrageous.
Hey, damn well they paid for it.
Hey,
you right. Hey, they don't give a fuck.
And even the guy tells them it's not about the taste, it's about the fuel. I mean, they're 12 hours, bro. At least
minimum.
The C4.
Fuck, I need about a C4 every 3 hours. I'm not gonna lie, cause that's still hard ass work, bro. But I mean, like, you'd have to like. I don't know. I just start like, cause I like assess the show a little bit more, cause I'm like, obviously like the episodes can only fill so much in like in time, cause there's times where in an episode they don't even show that they're at the spot at all, like they're at the rigs at all, and then sometimes they're showing like a 5-minute, maybe 3-minute scene that's there, and it's over the span of like 8 hours, and I'm like, well, I'm not taking into account, bro. It's hot as shit. They're sweating. Imagine if they didn't have time to eat the night before, they overslept, or they would like. There's so many little variables that I take in from like my life, and I try to apply it there, and I'm like, damn, imagine, because I mean, they're all people, you know, like the show does a really good job about like trying to relate to the people, like you said, like you have that friend that goes back into it and like we'll watch all the episodes. They put in the effort to make sure that they're getting every little detail that they can get right. So it's like
lifting up the rig and everybody assembling it, and now they begin to work. I like that one. I like that one little scene, even though it was like fast forwarded and what's it called, time lapsed. Even though it was time lapsed, I'm like,
you see the sun go back up and down and shit.
They got people that had to have known what they were doing.
Yeah,
they had to have had, you know, oil field personnel.
But also, I find it kind of crazy how like they brought like LA actors to play this Texan role, Texan accent, Texan wardrobe,
and how good they did it.
Exactly,
good actors.
They brought great fucking actors. I will say that.
And they're Monty's wife, like their friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I was thinking about the whole time. Like, is that's
nah, yeah,
for real. No, but hey, regardless, LA, Massachusetts, fucking New York.
If they're good actors, they're gonna do
these people
everything they can to make sure they understand the role. Cause I mean, I've heard a bunch of stories. Like, well, obviously, like I'll just go through TikTok and it'll be like, this actor did this to make sure that they did this much to the role, or like top 10 times that an actor has like been affected by a role. Like, there's a bunch of people that get into that shit. Like, they'll like not talk to people. Like, obviously, it depends on like how severe the role is, like, and how like the genre of the movie or show, whatever that they're filming. But I think that's what makes a good actor too, like how willing they are to become like the role and not just, you know, because I mean, just off the bat, like one of my favorite scenes that I like will always remember is whenever after, you know how like they're having problems with the cartel at first, and then they send that one fat dude like as security, like just that one dude, and then they pull up, and then he like, I think he either got into the truck or like he like stood back and didn't do shit. Like the next time, whenever it was like the black guy, right? Like the guy that
and they put up on him.
Yeah, and then he was like, all of them were like behind Tommy.
Bro, oh my god, I would have been one of the dudes with them.
No, bro, like that shit, like, it was so fucking funny because I just caught myself like when it happened, I was just like,
yeah, that was badass.
Nice.
That shit right there.
He's gonna get his ass whooped because of that
shit.
No, what I will say is, I thought Tommy was fucking dead. I mean, there is no show without him. Respectfully, it's revolved around him and the oil field. But this is the main character of the show. So when I saw him getting his ass whooped,
I was a little bit hard watching that nail go through his fucking.
All of that shit was.
But it was even more badass when he had all the fucking gas poured on him and he still got that cigarette lit. Oh my god. Look, man gains aura every episode in some type of way, bro.
I will say, because of the foreshadowing of the trailers of the show, and I'm like, well, I haven't heard this line yet that seems to be iconic because of the way it keeps being dropped on the trailers. I haven't seen this scene yet. I haven't seen this yet. He can't die. He can't die unless he fucking. They start doing flashbacks now, but it looks like he is right at the edge of death.
Facts.
Every time.
And I'm like, dude, what is about to save his life?
Watch cigarettes be the fucking thing that kills him. Because that's a line that is covered every episode. Those things are going to kill you. The 2-pack-a-day smoker.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's always mentioned. Like, always.
And I'm like, my favorite line, way.
Or like him drinking the beer. Because he said, shit, drinking beer is nothing. Shit, you want to see me drink 2 Michelobs, or you want to see me drink 2 vodkas?
No, he says, I'm
going to come in here and drink 6 beers.
He's like, no, I'm not. He's like, I don't drink anymore.
Yeah.
Then he's like, you know those ultras are, like, alcoholic, right? And then he's like, there's more fucking alcohol and orange juice. And then he's like, He's going back and forth with the bartender, and he's like, all right then, I'll drink 4 of these bitches today. I'll come back tomorrow, drink 4 whiskeys, and you tell me if I'm the same. And I'm like, no fucking cap. Because, I mean, I just put that into, like, I mean, I don't fucking drink damn near ever. I probably won't ever drink as much as he does.
I'm about to say,
bro, I'm talking about, like,
ever. What do you mean? You know, Buzzball got alcohol in it, right?
Well, yeah, I'm saying that, but, like, I start thinking of, like, maybe, like, just a whole glass of, like, well, I mean, I've tried a whiskey before, but I mean, I'm saying, like,
oh, I know.
If it's like that, 4 of those, bro, even one beer, I mean, because I'm going to tone it down, because, you know, Thomas, old Mr. Thomas, you know, probably drinks at least 4 times as much as I do. At least. I'm a completely different person. I'm smiling really hard off the first sip of the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we drink as a shot, them motherfuckers drink in what, probably like 16 ounces? That's like 12.
Is crazy, you know?
Like 12?
It's a good glass.
I'd say about 12.
12, right?
Yeah.
Of what?
Of whiskey?
Of liquor?
And like those,
maybe like, in the seating, but in the glass that you see there on the show or whatever, any business or whoever the fuck, any professional or adult, grown ass man, they'll have the large cup glass about 3-4 inches tall.
A little bit of
ice. They don't fill the whole shit. Even then, whenever they put ice or whatever.
But even when they drink it, like, I'll watch them drink it and then you just hear the go. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, after 1/2 go for me, I'm like,
yeah, bro, that's age right there.
Yeah, no, with the shot, I'm alright. With whiskey, with the shot, I'm like,
fuck no, bro.
Take anything a shot of my like margarita that? After that.
Hell yeah. And then 5 minutes later, Gabe comes up to me. Wait, I'm back. I'm gonna go throw up. And I feel a lot better. I'll be right back.
It is not after 5 minutes. It is after about an hour. It is after about an hour. Don't be fucking shaming me and shit.
It depends if we pre-gamed or not.
And you can say, wait, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go throw up, and I'll be good. Just don't call me. Trust me, I'll be right back. I just need to go throw up. And fuck, I'm ready for the entire time.
Was I not?
Hey, every time it's a 100% success rate. He is 1,000 times better.
I don't do that shit every time though.
Every time you do it.
I just said I don't even notice. Like he'd be like over there fucking contemplating like he finna throw up right here or like all the way over there. But he be having them shits in his head and he like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna feel a lot better.
Nah, I be clocking it low key because he'll be like, in the beginning he'll be like hella involved and shit, and then all of a sudden he kind of just like, he's just vibing, and I'm like, he's gonna lean over any second now.
What the fuck?
Then he go in the corner, stick his finger in his mouth.
I do not need to stick my finger in my mouth. That shit's ready to go. I just had to let somebody know why I disappeared. Cause then if there's 4 of us. At least one of the 3 where Gabe go.
Nah, it always is. It always is.
I'll be right back.
El Gabe?
I'll be right back. Yeah, he went to go do something. At least. Then I come back in. Alright. Let's go.
Okay.
I don't
like I'm smiling and shit.
Oh yeah. And then look at my phone, random video. Oh fuck, I'm drink.
I did not say I'm drinking the video. I said I got way too fucked up.
The message, I seen the message. I don't know why I had just woke up. I said I'm drink. I started laughing at like 4 in the morning, bro.
At that point, I was a drink. Shit.
And he's just like somebody being drunk is funny. When it's somebody you know, but like somebody, if you're intoxicated, this is not a video to promote self-harm, intoxication, nothing like that. But whenever one of your friends are like fucked up, that's just funny until the shit happened to you. Because when that shit happened to me, bro, and I'm like,
trust me, that is funny from my point of view. When I see you fucked up,
shit, we got video proof of you thinking it's funny when it's me.
Here, record me. Amongst my favorite lines is whenever people meet or come into contact again, mind you, because Tommy's been at this job for a long time. I think they
30 years, like you say.
So these people are familiar with his wife, ex-wife, then now his wife again, and everybody says the same shit. Now I see why you smoke.
Or the daughter.
Yeah, or the daughter.
Especially with his
and then he always goes
no.
right
when they were at the country club, like in season 1, when they were at the country club, and he told them they can have margaritas but with no tequila, and then he fucking left, and then they ordered tequila, bruh, and they were fucked up, and he threw in the pool. That shit was funny as fuck.
I thought he was gonna throw the daughter next.
I thought he was too.
Then when he didn't, I was like, that's why. Like I noticed he had a heart for real.
Could I do that and get away with it?
Fuck no. Could Cooper do that and get away with it? No, sir.
No, he could not.
He would have been shot for real.
He would have been gone. She would have called the cousin herself. Hey,
is there like any like conspiracy theories or anything like if he actually went to jail?
Who?
The guy that they arrested, talking about they're finna search the whole place, and he's a felon with a pistol, drugs with intent, and all that. Did he actually go to jail?
I feel like if I didn't even think of that low key, but I don't. Did you think about that?
I haven't heard of conspiracies, but I don't doubt it because the police officers Tommy's boyfriend. Yeah,
there's just so many badass moments that just like kind of show me like. It's not what you know, it's who you know. It's not, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, even the sheriff was, like, on the FaceTime with him. He was like, uncuff my fucking daughter and my fucking wife.
And the sheriff's just like that.
Or, like, one of my favorite parts of the sheriff, like, where I was like, yeah, that sheriff is badass. Where he was like, just leave me something to arrest. Or he's like, I'll be there 5 minutes after you.
Bro, the thing when
10 minutes.
When he told his guy, hey, cut the cameras off and don't turn them on until I turn it back on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I got it. At that point, I thought shit was finna get fucked up. I thought they were finna bring all that shit back, and I realized
I thought they were gonna fuck him up way more.
Facts. And I'm like, damn, this nigga got aura, because nothing happened to Tommy. He didn't get no repercussions. The sheriff came in, didn't do shit else but go get them other guys.
And then too, whenever he was talking to the National Guard, he was basically like, well, they better fucking lose their memory. And I'm
exactly.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's right. Like, I just think it's funny because he be reeling people into the bullshit, and then you're like, well, you're already in the bullshit, so you're either with me or you're not, and you're fucked either way.
Yeah, when they shot them, bro, I was like, he said they better erase their memory, or you're finna have to do a lot of explaining. I'm like,
a lot of paperwork. That's just fucking
W manipulator.
No cap. Well, I mean,
he's honest though. He being honest.
But I mean,
why do you think the cartel leader wanted to talk to him?
I thought it was crazy as fuck whenever the bigger cartel shot the smaller cartel, you know, because they were telling even Tommy throughout.
That's his boss.
Yeah, because even Tommy like throughout the whole thing was like, your boss know you're doing this, you know, like because he could tell, bro. Like
when he said I am the boss, I'm like, nobody's really the boss. There's always a boss above the boss, and even if you're the main boss, somebody's bigger than you, dude. Mm-hmm. Somebody's bigger than you.
Facts.
He's probably the boss of this crew right here, but nah. With that being said,
would y'all ever work in the oil field?
Oh, I didn't think you were gonna ask that.
I've thought about it, but I've came to my conclusions. Yeah, I'll probably be best being white collar. I mean, looking at it from the ends, from the outside looking in, yeah, they have a lot of hard work and they make a lot of money. But, being white collar, bro, and, like, being in the corporate office setting, it's just different because, like, at the end of the day, you know that you're going to be able to go home every single day. Being blue collar, you may be out there for 14 days and boom. Not saying this can't happen white collar, but boom, you may get laid off. Because I remember, like, it's not as bad right now, but I used to always hear people like, yeah, such and such went out there to the oil field, but they got laid off. I haven't heard it as much.
Or, like, whenever we'd have, like, people, let's say, like, because I've had a couple, like, maybe 2 or 3 experiences where, like, I've known, like, either homeboys or just people that I've known that have either been, like, a grade above me or, like, around the same friend group, and we're like, how you got so much gold? Like, where all that shit come from? Like, you ain't go to college. Like, what the fuck? And they're like, 6 months in the oil field. I'm like, oh, you going back? I don't know yet. Like, what you mean you don't know yet? I don't know if there's a spot for me. I'm like, Now I see. Because, there's even people that I've interviewed, bro, that are coming back and they're like, they first went because they were either a felon or other circumstances didn't let them get, like, have the certifications to get a job that would equally pay them that wasn't as dangerous. And I'm just like, damn, it could, like, it could just go from 100 to 0. Because, I mean, even Tommy has his own story where, like, they all get, like, emotional and shit whenever they're having that first dinner. They're like, we lost everything. Everything. It's crazy, bro. I commend anybody who puts their time into and risks going out there. Because, I mean, it's a job that even they say, like, the oil's got to get pumped. Like, even because there's people, even, like, the lawyer, like, well, the attorney.
Yeah.
The girl.
Which one? Oh, the lady?
The girl, she's like, y'all know what y'all are doing is whatever the fuck. And they're like, well, you need gas in your fucking car, don't you? And, like, you're still going to use, like...
Everything runs off of... Is it petroleum?
Yeah, I think that's what he ended up saying.
Yeah. Everything runs off of petroleum.
But I'm excited because low-key, at first, I thought that Landman, it was like... I thought it was popping and everybody was, like, posting it. And I was seeing it so much because it had already, like... finished or something, because usually that's what happens. Like, it gets up finished and then everybody's posting the clips because it either didn't do so well at the beginning and then, like, there's a spike and everybody starts watching it. Because anytime that I've gotten a show off of TikTok, I go and it's usually like there's already like 2 or 3 seasons out. But this one, it was like, why is there not like a next episode? I'm like, oh, it drops now. Like, so I'm kind of glad because it hasn't happened in a while where I have a show that I'm anticipating watching every week that it's dropping. I don't think it's been. I've had that.
They've already been approved for a season 3 too.
Are they already filming or no?
I don't know if they're filming, but I know they're already approved. Because
I saw, I've seen like some clips on, well, not clips, but there's people that are, I guess, working on set, and like they'll record like parts of the scenes that are happening, and I can't tell if it's like our current season that we're on, or if it's the next season that's gonna be coming out. Yeah. But
all in all, I enjoyed the show. I continue to enjoy it as the episodes drop. I'm glad that it's a good almost 45 minutes an episode instead of a sorry ass 20 minutes. You know, I mean, you can't tell much of a story in 20 minutes.
And I mean, for what they have in time, like the 45 minutes, it feels like they packed an hour and a half worth of story into those 45 minutes.
Y'all know what's crazy? Speaking of 45 minutes, I know this is kind of on top, but goes way off topic. Bro, we used to go to like 9 classes for 45 minutes a day, bro.
Oh, it was long as fuck to me.
It did feel long as fuck. Like 45 minutes.
6 of them. I wasn't. He said what?
Bro, it's just like. Of course, we can get back to Landman, but that just came to my mind because 45 minutes for 8 or 9 classes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, time is it's crazy because depending on where you're at or like what you're doing, time moves differently. And that's why people say like time moves different for everybody. Because I mean, an hour, let's say, on the game goes by way faster than an hour if you're tied up to a fucking chair and you can't move. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a completely different thing, especially, and it's mental too, but at the same time, it's like you can't control your perception of time. Like, time puts its perception almost on you depending on what you're doing. Because, I mean, there's some days, like, if at work you got a bunch of shit you got to do, I bet you time's going like this. But, I mean, if it's a day where, like, you're caught up for the week, I can almost assure you that you're going to feel like you've been there all fucking day.
Oh, that was today. And it didn't feel any better because I had a headache too.
Bro, and then there's like times where I'm like, man, I could work 12 hours just based off like a 10-hour shift that went by like that.
Yeah.
And then there's some days where I'm like, I still got 7 hours, bro. Like, it's insane.
Yeah. I remember when I first got into one of my first manager positions, and I used to be scheduled on Saturdays from like 2 to 10. And I know y'all remember this shit, but like that shit I wouldn't get off till like 2, 3 in the morning, bro. Now those days were long because I was working with somebody.
Say their name. So you can know their issue.
No, I was working with somebody who had who was different, I shall say. And so it was very different for me.
A slow motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mentally.
That may fit. They were mentally challenged. And so it was just me and him working like this 8 or 9 pallet truck with no help.
He was the help.
Yeah.
He was there all right.
Yeah. And so it was very challenging.
Help was scheduled. Was help there?
Now that's the difficult thing. The difficult thing is having somebody there that is no help.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think to myself, if I wanted to do shit by myself, I would much rather just do the shit by myself instead of having an extra body here watching over
sometimes
me.
the help slows you down. I'm not even lie to you, bro.
1,000%.
By myself, I'd rather do shit by myself. I don't need somebody just monitoring me. I do not. What for fucking what?
I get frustrated by myself. I get frustrated, especially if I already know what to do and I've done this without help before. Nah, once I've done, like, even if it's work or whatever the fuck else it is, if I've done something alone and I feel like I could do it in the same amount of time if somebody is there, I'd 100% rather do it by myself. Even if maybe I get to slack off a little bit more, my main goal every time is to finish as fast as I can. So the fact that I have to be relying on somebody else and it goes back into it, perception of time, fuck no, I'd way rather do it alone.
No, I'll tell you what, some days I have a long night the night before and I go into work a little late, an hour late. Anyway, my 7-hour shift will feel like 10 hours. Today I worked 13 hours. It felt like 8.
Like 8. Hell yeah, be those days, bro.
Like the first 4, they went by so fast. And I'm like, damn, it's already lunch. Fuck, alright.
And sometimes I end up more tired whenever I do less. I don't know if y'all feel that way, but like if it's like a slow day, I'll get home and like I'll feel sleepy just because I'm like, man, it was mentally
I feel sleepy
draining, you know?
Regardless, yeah.
Because I think mentally and physically are almost, I won't say they go hand in hand, but mentally draining is sometimes way worse than physically. Because I mean, physically, yeah, you feel you're tired, but your mind's still going. But I mean, if your brain's fried, your brain's fried.
Facts.
But
that sucks, dude. Being mentally drained from not doing shit all day.
Yeah.
Knowing you didn't do shit all day, and then you're just there like,
yeah, I
didn't do nothing. Why am I tired?
Yeah, speaking of mentally draining, I have a question for you. I stumbled up on this post on Facebook, and
I'm ready.
I kind of want to see what y'all think about it. So basically, this guy made a post, and he's kind of telling like a story about, I guess, something that happened to him while he was out shopping with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So he posts, "I'm so heated right now. Me and my girl were at Target. Some random dude walks by, says, 'Excuse me,' and then grabs her hand while I'm standing right there. Not an accident. He held it. She looks up and smiles at him like she liked it. So yeah, I pressed him. He backed up and said she looked cool with it and walked off. And honestly, she did look cool with it. When I asked her why she smiled like that, she said I was overreacting. Now I'm stuck wondering, was he disrespectful? Yes. But did she cross the line too? If your girl smiles at another guy touching her, is that cheating or did I just lose my cool?" Here is the picture of this happening. That is the biggest smile I've damn near ever seen. Man looked very unhappy.
Was this T-Town?
I believe so.
This isn't... This
was here?
This is local?
No. Not local. Even if it was...
This is like a prank.
Yes.
I think I've seen the video.
Yeah, but even if it was local, I wouldn't say. Just to protect people. But... my question to you is,
man, this is
imagine your girlfriend wants to pull up to Target, because I feel like a lot of guys can relate to your girlfriend wanting to go to Target, asking you to take her to Target. Imagine, let's just put it in this perspective just to make it worst case scenario a little bit more entertaining. It's your only day off.
You know what?
I don't give a fuck if I went
Target
to work or day off or whatever.
I don't give a fuck if I was on vacation.
I don't give a fuck if I was on break.
Alright, scratch the bullshit then. What are y'all doing? How do y'all feel
So
about
realistically, I've worked on myself and not crashing out and like being.
That's not what we're asking. Straight up, get to the fucking.
What are you doing, bro?
Get to the business, Chris. Quit beating around the fucking bush.
I'm gonna ask her, what the fuck was that? Like, shut out the book. I'm like, what was that?
Bro, honestly, there's nothing she can say.
I'm gonna push the shit out of him though.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the first thing and the end cap and I'm smacking him with it, bro. I don't give a fuck. I try to keep myself calm because for a long time I've not been the calmest person. For a long time I've not, let's say, thought before I've done, you know? So I've been very, what's the word for it? When you're very like
thinking with emotion.
No, like when you're just very fucking... You're impulsive.
Oh, yeah.
I've been impulsive at times, more than not. I think that would just finally... that'd be the biggest test of my life, I believe.
No, I would
in
go
public
with...
as well? Oh, my gosh.
I would go with the way the confrontation goes. Because not only do I have a problem with what he is doing, I now have a problem with what she is doing. Oh, so, I'm more pissed off that she's fucking me up right now. So, because I can't smack you. You're a female. How...
You can redirect.
How do we?
I thought this was going somewhere else.
To where I'm getting to unleash this upon him.
I don't think I could ever forget that though. Like anytime.
Oh no, you can't forget that
like
shit.
Oh no, we're leaving Target. I'm dropping your ass off. Like you're overreacting. Oh now I'm the one overreacting. You're damn right. I got a problem with it. I'll talk to you next Saturday.
If that.
Like why don't we go to Target no more? You tell me why we don't go to Target no more.
Don't be stupid.
Like you want to go to Target? Go to fucking Target. What? That ain't shit for me at Target to begin with. I can go to Walmart.
I was only going for you anyways.
Yo, what the fuck? There ain't shit to do in this small ass town. Now there's even less shit to do in this small ass town. You fucked it up.
Do y'all think Target's overrated?
I don't think so, because every time I'm in that bitch, I enjoy it. I don't know. It's like a little relief. Like, I don't feel any type of danger.
Oh, until you're in that position, my friend.
Exactly. So she took that away from me.
Yeah, you took my only fucking joy and threw
now
it in the
even more
trash.
pissed. See, look, I didn't even think about that, and now there's more and more reasons. It's bad. I'm already an overthinker. I'm going to get home and get even more pissed. Because I'm going to think of everything. I'm going to think of every time that you got mad at me for the littlest shit. I'm going to think of every time I see your face and you smile at me, I'm going to be upset.
Every time somebody randomly brings up Target, this shit is going to play in my mind for the rest of my life.
And we're like, oh, Target. Ask her what happened at Target. Ask her what happened at Target. Ooh. He's overreacting. Oh, I'm overreacting? Nigga, now I'm going to overreact.
Bro, I don't know.
You know what? You done fucked up the whole night.
Okay,
let's leave circle him. Fuck all this. Fuck all this. Then run the shots. I'm about. Give the motherfuckers back. I'm gonna take
leaving Ice House right now.
Give me all this shit. You know what? Find a ride home. I'm pissed off now.
Nigga flips the table.
No, they're all connected. I can't do that shit. It's a big ass picnic table. Somebody's sitting on the other side. I can't do that. Most you can do is leave. You know what? You done fucked up my whole night. You fucked up the rest of my fucking week. You know what? I'll talk to you tomorrow. Come tomorrow. I'm like, okay, now tomorrow. And then now tomorrow. You know, no, I don't know. I don't want that situation to happen.
I don't want it. I don't want it to happen to anybody because it. But let
some shit happen to me.
I literally saw that post like I'd say maybe 2 hours ago, and I have not. I'm scared to go to Target. I'm scared. I'm genuinely. No, I'm not scared. It's just. I don't know. It's just knowing that that's happened to somebody already, you know, and it being a public knowledge that it's happened to somebody, because anything can happen to anyone, bro. And I saw some girls in the comments defending her, talking about, well, in awkward situations, we do tend to, like, just smile and laugh. I'm like, nah.
Is this how you would have acted if I wasn't here?
If the roles would have been reversed.
Look how mad he is, bro.
Damn, you done fucked him up. You done fucked my boy up. What the fuck?
If the roles would have been reversed. Oh my goodness.
Who the fuck? Bro. Nah. And then bro,
like this
he
on Instagram.
He would have got socked. What are you talking as soon as he said she seemed okay with it. Oh my gosh, nah. Crash out of the.
Oh yeah, you got at that point.
At that point, he's cocky about the shit.
At that point, you everything you got done built your life for. You gotta throw that shit out the window.
At that point, I commend you if you make it on Bustin' Newspaper.
He just disrespected you.
Imagine he's 6'6" though.
I don't give a dick.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a single fuck.
I'm punching straight. And
you never heard the Superman punch where you gotta jump and hit the nigga?
Oh, trust me, I have.
My favorite move that I have yet to have used. Kicking the kneecap in. Oh yeah, that shit's gonna hurt. I got that's in my fucking Rolodex of fucking moves. I'm waiting.
Hell yeah.
I hate.
Your attorney is gonna love that case.
Oh shit,
finna get paid.
Shout out J Oma. The best.
I want to try like a sweeping like leg kick, like you know what I'm saying, like a.
Hey, cause you gotta have like some momentum for that shit.
Trust me, I'm gonna be mad, way.
How you see this Diego? Oh yeah. You just got his POV of how he would have got dropped.
No cap.
That's all you would have seen is somebody coming to look at you like, yeah.
I would have pulled out a WWE move where I don't give a fuck how many times I've been clowned for watching this shit all my life. I'm sorry, but I'm a Rey Mysterio, yo bitch ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck.
You gonna go over the register, hold on the register,
swing through.
Nobody was standing right here. Hold on. I'm gonna go get a ladder.
I lay that motherfucker out on the checkout and then
kick the shit out of
that elbow coming down way. I don't know, like so much rage way. The like adrenaline. I don't know when I'm gonna stop. Like, cause I mean I don't ever think I'm gonna be like not mad. I'll probably swing till I pass out, bro.
I hope everything we are saying is
just
for
never gets to this
purposes.
Point. But if it does, God bless them.
But I heard that the elbow is one of the strongest things.
Well, have you seen that clip of Joe Rogan? The clip of Joe Rogan?
Hell yeah.
Boy, you get so much more when you boom.
Yeah. Yeah, that taught me a lot. Joe Rogan's kick, he like, you gotta come up and then out. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm using that. I'm using that.
He was showing that shit to an MMA fighter.
Yeah. He's like, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're coming up and hitting. You gotta come out. And I'm like, I got
you get a cramp right here.
I got it, Joe Rogan. I know what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna make you proud.
I was walking all up and down 6th Street like, let some shit happen, cuz I'm ready. I got this kick down. Comedy Mothership is right across the street. They're like, what happened? Oh, he did the kick. He went up and out. Joe Rogan filmed me like,
Joe Rogan probably posting and shit.
Hell yeah. Did you hear about what happened outside the Comedy Mothership the other day? Jamie pulled it up on the screen. See, that's how you properly do it. Fuck yeah, Joe Rogan.
Fuck yeah, Joe.
Fuck yeah.
And then he has you on the next pod talking about what. Did you really learn that from me, man?
Yeah,
and you're like, I did. And then he goes, weird ass. Fuck, no. I don't know. I feel like it's something about just Texas boys, bro, at this point. I think that happened in Texas. Yeah, shout out equipment.
Shout out our equipment. It withstands a lot, except for Israel's beer spilling.
Shout out to Israel. Hopefully he's somewhere out there watching Landman.
He's not.
Getting ready.
He's most definitely. He's gonna be like, what? What are y'all talking about?
I feel like
it's because y'all never told me.
Yeah, that's something I'm here.
His first episode back, we've been like, we're gonna have to talk about the most recent episode and like make it sound like the best, because that's the only fucking way that he's gonna probably want to watch it.
And I've told him in our times of just us two chopping it up, we'll get online, play some games together. And I'm like, yeah, bro, have you watched the show? What show? Alright. How was your day, bro? You just gotta give up some time.
It's because I was busy.
I don't give a fuck how busy you are.
Bro, you
make time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
You aren't doing shit right now. Apparently, we're playing this fucking game with me.
Mm-hmm.
You can say, no, bro, I gotta watch the show.
I'll hop off right now, so you have to watch it.
You go do that. If that's the truth, you go do that. But I'm gonna fucking test you tomorrow. I just been watching all these bitches. This shit's still fresh in my mind.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like specifically, like, he would have, like, a way different perspective on it than us. Like, he would probably, like, because all of us, I feel like, to an extent, like, we agree kind of on the show. We may have our different point of views, but I just feel like he's going to think way different on it. Like, he does
everything. But you got to think about it. She had to do what she had to do. She had to go get another man.
3 days, wait.
Just think about it, wait. You really expect her to be single her whole life?
Wait, think if it was your daughter.
Yeah, no, if you fucking tell me at a fucking football game with this asshole that came from another city talking about we only have one rule. For one, you shouldn't be comfortable enough to talk to me like this. 2, please watch your fucking mouth with what's about to come. 3, you say 17. Alright, cool, let's go home. What about him? Fuck him.
Not literally.
No. Not literally. He could go suck a dick. That's not... I'm not taking care of that person. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
I don't. That motherfucker literally stripped for fucking elderly women.
That's a different motherfucker.
I know it is, but
hey man, that's true love. That's true love.
Imagine she just.
If your girl, look, time out. That's the question. If your girlfriend said, "Look for me,"
He's gotta earn it.
look me in my eyes, Chris, for me. Just do this one time.
Yes.
You see? You wouldn't do it.
No.
You fucking bitch.
I would not. I'm looking at her and be like,
will never find out.
nah. I'm
unless he's recorded, and I'm
gonna
like,
look
come
her
on.
dead in the eyes and say, "You hate me that much that you'd make me do that."
God damn.
My next 3 Christmases and birthdays and Valentine's Day better be the best ever in life.
I better get a Rolex one of these years, bro. At this point,
I need fucking something out of this shit.
Mind you, him and the old girl in a talking stage.
Yeah.
Oh,
He wanted that bad.
she dead ass said that she was gonna let him hit if he did that.
He's done bad.
That's down bad, wait.
Down bad.
But then again, small town.
Small world. Small penis.
Hey man,
You can't judge the guy.
what are the old ladies gonna do? Go back to the home and talk amongst themselves?
But then again, like,
Something like that.
Gay, bro.
Something like that would be on All Things Talk.
We're confiscating everybody's phones, everybody's flips, everybody's all that shit. Android, iPhone, I don't give a damn. Put them all in this bucket. I will then come out after I know all these fucking phones are put away.
I'm breaking the cameras as soon as I walk in that bitch too.
I'm shutting off the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Shutting off the Wi-Fi.
Fuck it, we finna have this bitch in the dark.
Hey, if I see a phone, I'm
You
grabbing
got
that bitch.
feel at this point.
I'm gonna tease you with it. Drop it in the drink. My bad. Here's a dick in your face, though. That's all they wanted.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even watch the whole scene.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
What
to
if
you.
the cartel came and shot it up and you don't even know what the fuck happened?
I'd contact the cartel beforehand.
Anyway, guys.
Make sure they're there.
That's it. You gotta shut that shit down.
Yeah, I feel like this conversation is not going anywhere good for
You know what? Long story short,
Watch Landman.
if you haven't seen Landman, it's a pretty good show. I recommend you watch it.
Billy Bob Thornton has earned my respect for the rest of my life.
For the next good while, you might hear us talk about it every so often.
My kid is
as
gonna
we
watch
keep
this
up
show.
with it. This is something I recommend.
And we're not, and we're kind of picky on our shows, guys.
Yeah.
Especially if there are very
We all have
minimal.
our different tastes.
There's very,
most definitely.
Very
I feel like
different
this
tastes.
is one maybe of 2 or 3 maybe, because what, y'all watch All American, right?
Yeah.
Until we got to a point where
Yeah,
I'm
me
like,
too.
yeah, this shit, yeah, it can't get any more of my attention.
Yeah, so guys, we're telling you, we're not,
Go watch it.
and I promise you we're not getting paid.
As
to
of
say
right
this.
now, it's still a very entertaining, good show.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure at some point at the beginning of All American, we were all entertained.
Oh, we were all hooked. Watching
We
that
were
bitch in
all-
the dance room and shit.
Dad?
Yeah, so we were all in that, all locked in.
I remember
As of
having
right
that
now,
argument in the dance
That
room.
Failed
man-
his drug test.
That man's kicking ass.
Yeah.
It's right underneath Stranger Things for me. I watched Stranger Things. I caught up with all of it.
I'm
And
currently on season 2, episode 8.
I'm gonna tell you what
Stranger
happens in the recent episodes.
No,
Okay, cool.
I'm a couple of seasons behind.
Further ado, make sure y'all go watch Landman. Great show. We appreciate you. We enjoy you for staying this long in the podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hey, and like my work password, TYF on top 2026. We out. Peace.
Work password.